Hi, everyone. Hi, Miss Pris. Take you away. What do you need? A Calgon? Take me away. Hi, Artie Door. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jerry Ann. Hi, Jerry Ann. Hi, Miss Pris. Hi, Susan. Hi, Janny. Pamela. How are you guys? Oh my gosh, I was with, hi Gwen. I was with Artie Dar all weekend. It was so nice. Oh no, she has ads. Actually, not all weekend. I was there Monday and Tuesday, yesterday, and we had so much fun. We were working on some of our steampunk stuff. Hi, Army. Refreshed already. Oh no. Hi, Lean. Hi, Dawn. There she is. We recuperated. Your mom's all back and safe, and you're back home. Dawn had her mom for a whole month. Wasn't that nice? Did you guys do any crafting, Dawn? Hi, Ella. Hi, Maryland. Hi, Kathleen. I went to Artie. I'm lucky that Artie Darling lives like 2 hours from me, and it was such a short trip. Now that I know that, I'll be going more often. We had such a good time. Oh my gosh, it was great. You never got a chance to craft? Oh, Dawn. Hi, Barry. Hi, PM. So tonight, I have a couple things to share with you. I have some stuff that I want to show you that Artie, Dar, and we exchanged a couple things here and there. And then we're going to hopefully finish our frame tonight, because next week what I want to do is do some steampunk stuff. I'm like in the steampunk mood now. I went over to Artie Dar's, Ella. She lives like 2 hours from me down south from me. It was fun. Oh, that's good, Dawn. You're going to be so happy the way those came out. Oh, it's so nice. So, first I want to show you what Dar gave me. Look, she made this on her Ustream, and she gave that to me. Isn't it nice? I was going to put the seahorse in here, but I really think it needs something handmade in there. So, can you see how cute she is, the mermaid? I love her face. She does the prettiest faces. Oh my gosh, and her son made us a great lunch. We had shrimp and chicken salad. It was so good. Isn't that cute? And she signed it for me in the back. I love it. So I want to put something in there. I'll have to do something handmade, and then I want to put it down in my family room with my other mermaid stuff. It's pretty, isn't it? Hi, Fairy Floss. Yes, steampunk. We're in the steampunk mood now. It's like I want to hurry up and finish this so I could get my steampunk stuff going on. And then we exchanged. She gave me stuff. I gave her stuff. And look, she gave me one of her little Amelia Earhart drawings. Oh, gee, Dar. So that was fun. Hi, Patty. And then she gave me a whole bunch of corks so we could do some crazy things. It says Cape May on there. And then if you ever watch Dar's stream, she does these little dolls with these muffin tins. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. So she gave me a head so that I could create my own. So I'll take this apart, and then I'll put her on there, and then I'll put some spoon legs on her. On there. Hi, Ash. You'll be back. Where are you going? So she gave me that, and then she knows I live by the shore, so she gave me a whole bunch of seashells. And then, oh my gosh, I love this. You should see what she did with this. I don't want to tell you because she might do something for Jim. But I'm going to do that too. So I love these. The test tubes. And then some other little goodies in here. A little spoon. I'm going to use this probably in my steampunk stuff. I'll be dolls. And then I got this, which I'm going to wrap around here. So cool. And dominoes and some fish. So, and then I gave her some stuff. It was really good. We went to the thrift store, and I got a whole bunch of pearls for $2. It was really fun. What? Oh no. So that was fun. And then we worked, well, I worked till wee hours of the morning getting our stuff ready. And then we got up early again and started the next day, and it was so nice that we we got to play for 2 days straight. Nothing else but play. It was really nice. I loved it. So that was that. And then what else do I have to show you? Put this away. And then this is one of my steampunk little purses that I'm going to use that I found. And we were splattering away. You could see it even got splatters on there. Did you see, Dar? I picture this. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I can't believe it. So we were split. She has the greatest tool for doing little splatters. And then she fixed my little, needed a hook up here so that I could do that. And fix that for me. So that was nice for my steampunk thing. And then she also gave me, although I don't know if she wants me to show it though. Yep, treasures. We kept saying, this is for you. No, this is for you. That's for you. One for me. One for you. And then I don't know. Can I show this? Can I show this, Dar? Let me see if she answers whether I can show it or not. Although you just get a little peek of it. Hi, Renee. I'm waiting to see if she answers. Can I show them, Dar? Show and tell, yes? This one was for her, and she gave it to me. And I have my little book that I'm going to use for signature. And then you girls will have to make sure, she said that what we should do is go around and ask for our favorite quotes. You got home from Sunday night? Oh, Sunday night. Oh, you got a room for Sunday night. Oh, good, because maybe I'll stay too for Sunday night. I'm sure they'll need help for cleaning up and stuff like that, so maybe we could help them do that. So I'm going to ask you guys for your favorite quote. So she makes these books. Look, you can even see this one was for her, and she gave it to me. It says, this book belongs to Artie Dar. But look how cool that looks. Oh my gosh, I love that image. And then she embossed here and put some little medals and some I have to stay with you. Okay, I will. I told my husband I might stay another night, so he said okay. Hi, Patty. Isn't that cool? So I'm very happy to have that. Thank you, Dar. I love it. And so that's what I'm going to use, write my notes and some quotes and stuff like that. So, and then I can't show you what we were working on, but I will that Wednesday night before I leave. If two peeps agree on everything, one is not necessary. Oh, we have to keep our same rooms. Okay, good. So Wednesday night, that's July 30th. Before I leave for Thursday, I'll leave Thursday morning probably. And I'm going to show some of my steampunk. I just worked on my fascinator, and I did it all out of the craft text. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I wish I could show you guys now, but I can't. Hi, artist. So, but I embossed it, and if you guys are still thinking about doing your fascinators, it's great. You don't need any stiffener or anything. I did 2 pieces, but I really could have probably got away with 1 piece. And I embossed it and inked it. It came out really good. I'm really happy with it. I have a few more things to add to it. I have my girlfriend Tony Ann who gave me a hat pin, which I'm going to stick on there. So I'm excited. Then I'll have to work on my costume all this weekend. And Doris to get going too, because she's got a lot to do. So it'll be fun. So on July 30th, I probably won't go the full, maybe not the full 2 hours. It depends. Okay, we'll have to Skype. Okay, good. And then I'll show you my fascinator. And then next week what we're going to do is, since so many of you are making fascinators, a lot of you making fascinators for the soiree if you're going, we're going to do a hat box. Here we are, excited for sure. So I'm going to show you how to make a hat box for your fascinators. So we're going to do that next week, and I think I'm going to do that out of the Bo Bunny paper. Which one is that one called? Somewhere in Time. So just popping in if you're waiting for. Oh, it's your birthday dinner. Oh, happy birthday, Renee. So we're going to work on that. So we'll do a little steampunk hat box next week. And then also, if you were on Facebook and you saw what Margaret Ann posted, she posted this mask with the big steampunk gears and stuff like that on there. So that's what we're going to do the following week. I bought these at Halloween, and I want to make one for Kathy, Catherine, and I have a pirate one for Jim. So we'll work on that probably not next week, but maybe the week after. Estelle's birthday too. Oh my gosh. So we'll paint this, we'll gesso it, and put some gears and flowers, and it has a little stick that you can hook on here so that you can hold it like that when you walk around. So we're going to do some steampunk stuff in a couple days. I mean, the next couple weeks. But next week we'll do the hat box. So it'll be cute. Even if you have like American Girls that have like hats and stuff, you'll be able to put that in there. So I can't wait to do that. Happy birthday, Estelle, Renee. I'm a Shutterbug. So that'll be good. And then so tonight before we get started, this is what we did last week. We got up this far. We got the straws on there. We got our layout on there, and then we wanted to I wanted to stick this in here, and it was a little tight. And do you guys know why it was a little tight? Because see how this one comes off easily? I can pull this one off and on with no problem. It just comes right out and comes right back in. It's because we forgot to put the foam tape in between. You've got to put the foam tape so you have room. So we are going to be using Undo tonight. So let's take care of that first, and then I want to do the cupcake. And then we'll hopefully decorate all the pages and get that going. So this is what we did. We decorate this. But what we have to do is take this piece off, put it, back it on a piece of chipboard, and then put the foam tape, so that will make this easier to come in and out. So we forgot to do that. Hi, Laura. So, unfortunately, Undo away. So let's do that first. And then I hope I have a piece of, do I have a piece of chipboard here? Do I? Don't tell me I didn't bring a chipboard up. Of course I did. It's way over there. Let's take it apart first, and then we will, whoops, we will do it. So, I hope I didn't use any, do you remember if I used any tacky glue? Because that is not going to come off too easily. I can't remember. I think I might have right in here. If it does, what we'll do is we'll just go right over this. So we'll see how easy it comes off, and it doesn't come off that easily. We're just going to go right over it. Let's see if I have my knife somewhere here. So let's see how easy this will come off. See, with the Score tape, it peels off really nicely, but I think I used, what do you call it? The tacky glue, and that's not going to come off so easily. Hi, Card Chick. You're late. Oh, no. I'm thinking I'm just better off just going over it. So I think that's what we're going to do, because I did use that tacky glue, and that's one thing that it will not come off with that. So we're just going to put another piece on top of here. So let me get a piece of chipboard. Hopefully this will fit. I'll have to cut this down. So we want to go right over this. You can hear the guy mowing his lawn. He's usually done by now, but kind of late start. All right, so we want to cut this off. And then we're just going to recover it, that's all. So that fits perfect. And I'm going to need to cut the slit in it. So let me make sure I have that down. Cut that apart. Pop at the chat. Why? Oh my gosh, you should see Dar's her creative space. It's so nice and compact. I wish I had all my stuff in one space. I don't. Unfortunately, it's like all over the place, as you guys know. Upstairs, downstairs, in my bedroom, dining room, kitchen. It's everywhere. She let me sit in her chair and she gave me the tour. It was really nice. She has so many nice artsy projects. What is that giving me? Ugh. So now we want to cover that. So let me get a piece of paper. It's true, Pam. It is true. Mine is everywhere. It's like taking over the whole house. Oh, I had one more thing to show you, too. I'm trying to talk Ash. Ash is still here. Trying to talk Ash into doing this. I don't know if you guys see this, the Kaisercraft Workshop. But look how exciting that they've got a new product, and it's a spin around tool caddy. I prefer to bring everything in the house to craft room. I wish I could put everything in there. But let me see if I could show you what it looks like. And I have some pretty layouts too. I love this book. This is the Mr. Fox. Here it is. So it's a rotating storage wheel. So this goes around. It's got like 3 different storages. See that? Isn't that cool? Don't you think Ash should do that? It would be very nice for her to do that, right? It would be very nice if she would do it. I'd already told her. She said, "Is that a hint?" I'm like, "Yes." Isn't that cool? It looks kind of like a merry-go-round. It doesn't look like it would be that hard for her to do. So you guys have to talk her into doing it. I want her to do it. Yeah, it looks like Jim's Ferris wheel. You're right. So that's one of their new products that they came out with. And then they have a lot of, seems like a lot of new storage. See, here's another one, and they got the Copic markers in there. I like this one that holds the keys. That one's pretty good. I want Ashley to do it for me. And then they have a lot of their sports layouts and stuff. So, and then they're coming out with some new cards. This is a sneak peek. It says Captured Moments, and it's more of their, what do you call it, cards? Like cabinet cards. So, we'll have to talk her into doing it. I want her to do it. Alright, so let's cover this. I got a fun paper. So I'm going to cover this and the inside. We might as well do them both and get it over with. Stay in chat and art along with me. Yeah, Kaisercraft does have a lot of cool things. Hi, Jess. So, I want to find some more of this. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do that. Hopefully I can get them both out of here. I don't know if I will. We'll see. Both of them out of here? No. I'll have to do this one and then another piece. So we'll do the inside one and we'll do the outside another. No, this is just plain chipboard. Just chipboard. But we have to not to forget to put the foam tape this time. So I'm going to cover that. And then we'll cover that one. So let's see, we want to go. Oh, I probably should wrap it around. What do you think? Pencil? Where's my pencil? So I want to go here and here. Oh, let's do this the wrong way. Usually she arts along. Today she's chatting, so that's good. And that was a nice ride to her house. And she lives by a place called Cape May, and they've got like a zoo there and a historical, it's very historical there. And so hopefully we'll be able to do that one day. We'll have that. So that's for this piece. And then what we need this piece. So this piece, I'm going to, I want to leave that. Let's see. This one I just have to go here and here. You should be doing some art there, Dar. Oh my gosh, we're so excited. I was excited about her costume. She was excited about mine. We just can't wait. All right. So we have that done. So let me glue that. What did I just do with it? Oh, dropped it, of course. So this is just going to get glued right onto here. We need to trim it a little bit more. Hi, Cher. We're going to trim this and then we'll ink it. Where is my ink? Uh-oh. I don't see my dauber. There it is. No, I don't think, not everybody's in, going to be in costume. Like the first night, there's a contest for just your hat, your fascinator. I thought it was the whole outfit you had to wear for Friday night, but it's not. It's just your hat. So then there's a contest for that, and then Saturday, Dar told me that there's an actual catwalk. So we'll be actually doing a catwalk on Saturday night, and that's with your full costume. So, I mean, that should be hilarious. Oh my gosh, when we see some of those outfits. Ugh. Alright, so let's just glue this down. So, Dara, I have to tell you what I got. I'll have to text you and tell you what I got today to go with my costume. Oh my gosh, you're just going to die laughing. Yeah, Thursday's a hat, right, and then Saturday night is... You're excited for the costumes? Oh my gosh, Dawn, when you Skype, I have to show you. You're not going to believe it. I can't even believe it. I can't believe I will have the nerve to do what I'm going to do, but... we have to. Hi, Blissful. Just excited to see the photos. I can't wait to see how it's going to be decorated and stuff. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Your first time here, Snug. Welcome. So, hi, Blissful. Did you die cut any of your stuff yet? You're just doing the Fascinator, Pam? That's good. I got my material for it. You're worried might be a little naughty for your comfort zone. That's okay. I think mine's gonna be. It's kind of. I don't know. I just don't have the nerve if I could wear the vest part. I was telling Dara, and she's like, "Go for it. You gotta do it." And it's like, oh my gosh, I want to do it, but I just don't know if I have the nerve to do it. Hi, Rejoice! Yes, it'll all be in fun, so that's all you have to worry about. So make sure I have this right. I want to make sure I have it in there. Oh my gosh, you're just gonna, guys are just gonna flip when you see Dars. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for it. Wait for her to finish it. It's very cool. Okay, so that we have now, the back. So this way when you open it up, that's all nice and covered. So let's just put this piece on. Ah, I put the wrong piece. Cut the wrong piece on there. Or we have to cut this off. Hi, Stardust! Alright, I have to trim this one down. Oh, no, that's right, because we're doing 1/2 inch. Oh, why didn't you guys tell me? My 1/2 inch. You want photos? I'm going to try to maybe download it on my phone or something. I like the way Jana, like when she goes to flea market and stuff, she streams off her phone. I don't know if I could do that. I'll have to try it. So I think it would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool for you guys to see the catwalk going down? I wonder if Catherine's going to be doing something like that where you guys could, if she's going to stream where you guys could see it. You're going to try to record it? Oh my gosh, it's good. Oh my gosh, and I picked out my makeup. I love what I'm going to do with my makeup. So that part I like. I like the makeup part. I just don't know about the costume part. I don't know if I have the nerve. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah, we'll have to ask her Thursday if there's going to be something like that where they can stream it or something. That would be cool. Alright, so we're going to put this down like this, and then we have to put our foam tape. So I want to make sure I do that. And then, did I cut this out? I thought, oh, I just cut it out of the chipboard. Duh. Alright, so I'm busy talking and not paying attention. If it's streamed, you're not walking? I'm gonna walk. Oh my gosh, I think it will be funny. It's gonna be recorded, Dawn, so it won't matter if you, you're not gonna know if it's streamed or recorded. And it's over. You're up there for what, 2-minute walk, and then you're right back down. Nobody's gonna even know. I can't tell you, and for those of you who don't want to see it, then don't tune in on July 30th, because I will be showing all my stuff then. Alright, so let's, oh, we need to, let me glue this one down, and then we'll trim it. Tape. That's it. You just have to just do it, Dawn. And then I am going to put glue, since it is going to get like really abused here. Let's pull this off first. Blacked out? Who blacked out? Oh my gosh, I think it will be so fun. I just don't want to go first. Just make sure I'm not first. I think Dar should go first. Alright, let me just make sure I have this. I have to take this way. So I have that right. And I can't wait to see the cake. They're going to have the cake. Oh, I went off a little bit, but that's all right. They got the cake from the Cake Boss, so I can't wait to see that. I think I'm going to go a little bit this one. Oh, I need a marker. Marker. I need my marker. There we go. You have to be good. Your hubby's going with you. Bam. I'll give you a bottle of wine. You go first. Yes, the cake is from Charm City, so yep, they went down there, and I saw it with, I think she gave us a kind of an idea of what it's going to look like, but I think it'll be great, because then it's going to be up for like 1 or 2 days, and then they have another cake that you can eat, you know, separate from that, so that you could take pictures, which is great. So like when you just have your hat on, it'd be great to take pictures there, and then again when we have our full costumes on, it'll be great. Hi, Bunny. Alright, so let's just tuck this in. Yep. And I know Carol has her costume, so she'll be in costume. I'll be in costume. Dar will be in costume. I don't know. Is Martha going to be in costume, Dar? I know she can't with her arm. But she'll have her fascinator, so that's good. I know Dawn's working on hers. Alright, so once we bend this over, let's take this tape off. Ugh. There'll be plenty of pictures. I'm sure they'll post. A lot of people will be posting on Facebook too and stuff, so that will be fun. I can't wait to see what Jim and them are wearing too. I'm sure they'll be all dressed. And you guys already saw one of Catherine's outfits that she'll be wearing. Alright, so now you want to make sure you tuck that little piece in. So let's do that. I'm going to tuck both sides in here. Just tuck that in. It seems like a lot of work just for the inside, but people, you know, if they're taking this in and out, they will open it probably. So you want the inside just as nice. Oops, sorry. Take this off. Yeah, that's too long a trip for Barry. Wish Barry was going. It's too far for her. So make sure you tuck these in. Both sides. So see, you tuck that little piece in like that. That's hard to see. And that's what gives your nice corners. Okay, so now this is what we should have done last week. So remember I just covered this, which you shouldn't do. What we want to do now is so that that can come in and out easily, we want to put some foam tape on there. So, look at that. And you just want it just along the edges there. So I'm going to put it right here. All the way down. I'm not going to put it at the bottom because this way that will flatten down, so you don't have to really worry about that. It's just so that this way when this flap has room now to go in because of the foam tape, so it should be able to go in a lot easier now, as long as I put the hole in the same spot. It should be able to come in and out easily. So you need that foam tape in here just to give it that little bit of room in there. So I'm going to put some foam tape right in there too. Okay. I might do one more in the middle here. Take this off. Hi to Caleb. Hi, Caleb. How are you, Caleb? It will still slide. I have to just make sure I line it up at the same hole there. So now that will go in there like that. So it should be no problem now. So let's test it and see. Even though this is a flatter one, it should still be able to go in, hopefully. Hopefully. Now where is this part here? See, it is a little bit high, so I'm going to have to pull these out just a little bit. Where is my... Pull this up just a little. This one go in there. Alright, so let's see now if that can go in easily. Hopefully it does. I think this one is just so tight. See, I had so much room in the other one. So So I think with this frame here, I just think you're just going to have to open it up and take it out every time. But I tried. So you'll definitely have to see on your frame, because see here on this one, the very first one I did, there was a lot more room. You can see how deep that this is right in here. Can you see how deep that is in there? Or you can. Or there was a lot of room in between that and that. So you'll definitely have to test your frame to see whether or not you need to put the foam tape or you don't need to put the foam tape. But anyway, at least you know both. You know how to put the foam tape on now, and if you need it or you don't. If I move the tape down 2 inches, it will slide in between. Okay, let's try it. Alright, so if I, move this tape, you mean, in here, the one that I did close? I don't know if I can pull it apart now. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, it's going to pull the paper out. Let's see. Hold on, checking. Oh, if I didn't put that one close to that one, you mean? Okay, let's try it. We'll pull that one out. Alright. So now what I'm doing is pulling this one that was at the bottom out. So let's see if that works. I just think this frame, because you see how close it's like leveled right up there. This frame, I should have just left it alone and not put the tape on it. So, let's see. Oh, I might have to go put the air on. It's getting hot in here. Alright, so let's see how that works. Oh yeah, there you go. So don't put the tape underneath that one. Very good, Dawn. Thank you. Yep. So now that fits in there nice and easy. So you'll be able to pull that in and out. So the trick is not to put the foam tape underneath, just around in there. And there we are. All right, good. So what we're going to do tonight is... Thank you, Dawn. She's so good, isn't she? Alright, I'm not going to put the air on. Oh, and here, remember when we did the Prima tape, the steam binding? So this is what it looks like. So it matches really nice. Remember we did the waves of green, I think, and it was the pink. And we dyed the pink and green. It's hard to see. And we did the pink. So now we have our ribbon to match our paper. So what I want to do now is create the cupcake, which is this. So we want to put this on here like this. And then I've got some foam batting that I'm going to stick in here. So we're going to glue that in. And then what I want to do is create like the chocolate food cake of the cupcake. So let's see how much we want to do. So about like that's pretty good. So let me get my fabric. And I'm going to put, let me show you how I did this. So I took the full cupcake liner, right? And then I folded it in half here, like this. And I just want to, you're going to make like, fold it in half and then cut in half again like that. And then fold it in half that way and cut again. So now you'll have that. And what you're going to do is this. When you do it in half like that, this goes on top like that to create, and I used a stapler to staple it here. So let me see, did I do both? Of course, maybe I didn't, yeah. So I put one on top of the other like that. And then you staple it here, and then that's what's going to create that little cupcake. So see how cute it looks? Just like that. So what I want to do is cut a little piece of chipboard to go across the back here. So about a 2-inch piece, 2-inch by 1 1/4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this right around like that. And I need some fast glue. Let's try this quick dry. Or maybe I'll use a tacky glue. Let's do that one. So I'm going to glue these in between here. Glue them shut. Like that. Because you have 2 separate ones now. Just on the one side. And then I want to glue this on each end. So you're going to add glue on this side and glue on this side. So I'm going to glue that to there. Let's put this down. And then we can trim it. We want to make that little cup curve so that we could put our chocolate in there. Our chocolate cupcake. Oops. So see how it's cupped in there? Like that. Ah. So we'll let that dry, and then I'm going to add some glue just at the bottom there. In between there, glue that closed. Then we'll be able to stuff this inside here. So we'll just let that glue for a little bit. And then what I thought is I have some of this Flour Soft. So what I want to do, make it look like food cake. I'm going to put some glue in here at the bottom. And up and around here. So just glob the glue in there like that. And then you're just going to stuff this in here like this. Just enough to get it so it peeks out of the cupcake a little bit. Because then we want to put some icing and stuff on here. So it looks pretty good. And we'll trim this. So now we have that. So then that way we have something that can glue right onto that. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is have the air off because I don't want this flying all over because my vent is like right above my head. So I think I'm going to use, maybe not this. I'm going to add a little bit more, I think, because I want it kind of fluffy. Let's add this piece on. So that's good. So that looks just like cake. Too cute, isn't it cute? So there we go. So that's that. And then what we're going to do is add our food coloring here. So I'm going to use this 3-in-1. I thought I had my fabric tack up here, but I'll just use this. Thank you, Janny. So we're going to glue all along here, all along the top. I'm just going to pile it on. Let's see how well this works. I mean, that's what I hope it works. Let's see. Oh no, I'm losing my battery. I gotta plug you guys in. Alright. I should have got my mat out. Let me just use this one. Hold on, I gotta plug you guys in. There we go. Alright. So now I want to make sure that this is all glued in here. Tucked in there like that. And we're going to throw some icing on here too. And then I'm going to sprinkle this on there. I probably should have colored maybe that foam, but we'll see. If we put some icing and stuff on it, we probably won't need to. See how it's starting to look like Devil Foods cake? So I want to add some more of this on there. I think I have to add a little bit more glue, but I think I'm going to use the tacky one now. Yes, this is Flour Soft. I've had it like forever, and now I'm using it. Of course, nobody's carrying it now. I used it for the girls' hair and the fairy. And now I have it for this, for frosting. So I want to add some more glue, but I want maybe this glue. Oh, thank you, Blissful. Hi, Miki. Alright, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. I'm going to put icing out towards the top anyway. So once this dries, then we'll add some icing on there. I want to make sure I have all that part covered. And I wanted to do this first, so this way it'll dry, hopefully, by the time we get ready to do it. Doesn't that look like Devil Foods cake? It looks so good. And there it is. A little cupcake with Devil's Food cake. Oh, they have it. Good. Alright, so we're going to put that aside to dry, and then we'll come back and we'll lay some icing on top. So let me just clean this up. It does look yummy, right? I could use a cupcake right now. Alright. Now I have to turn my air on. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds because, oh, it's getting hot in here. I just didn't want it to blow all this away. There we go. She's fast. This one's called Nut Brown, but you could use any brown that you had. Even if you had the white one, you could dye the white one. Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just let me... I have to turn my air up. Okay. Let's see, where's my water? Can you hear the fan? The air is on now. I don't know if it's too loud. It's like right over my head. Yeah, the ivory flower soft you could color, yeah, with your sprays. So that's this one, and you can color it with any kind of spray. Yep. All right. So before we let that dry, I have 3 giveaways for tonight. Now, can anyone tell me why I have something to give away tonight? Let me see who's the first person who can say why I have something to give away tonight. Let's see how good you guys are. So I have this one. I have 1, 2. Where's my other one? 3. My anniversary? No. So you're going to get 2 of each of these papers. No. No, not my anniversary. You're going to get the straws to make this. You love us? Yes, I do, but I can't give everyone one. That's right, Patty. You're right. You're the first one. So, Patty, I want you to send me... I want you to send me your information, Patty. Let's see. Over here. I have reached 300 followers, and I want to thank you guys so much. When I did this, I really didn't think, actually when I started a blog, I really didn't think anybody would want to be interested in what I do. So you're going to get one of these. It has a little shaker box with the ice cream, and then this, and then you'll get a set of straws to do what we're doing tonight, and you're going to get the cupcake liners. Yeah, 300, I know, I am surprised. So, send me your information, and then I will put that, and you're going to get a piece of ribbon. So you'll get that. So I have 2 more to give away tonight. So that one was easy. So now for the other one, I don't know. So this one is going to go to Patty. Now where's Bunny? Yippee, Bunny! Bunny, I love this little thing she made for me. Isn't it cute? Alright, so this first one goes to Patty. Oh, what happened? No more pencil? There it is. That one's to Patty. Pick you, pick you. So I have 2 more. So, let me see what I'm going to do. Thank you, Gwen. And you know, Gwen, put your Ustream up. Oh no, Mickey. Gwen has a started Ustream also, and she does Tuesdays, every other Tuesday for Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. And thank you PM, thank you guys. And she does every other Tuesday right at Ustream, and then every other Tuesday on your channel. So put your channel up, or Janny, if you could put Gwen's channel. Hey, thank you, Karchik. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, that's funny. So let me see, what should we do for the other one? I guess I'll just have to pick a number for the other 2. So, and now you remember how it goes, right? And if any of you guys have won like in the last month or 2, you know, try to give somebody else a chance. That would be nice. So it's going to be the same thing. The closest number, you know, and as soon as I push go, you have to wait till I say go, and then I'll let it go for a minute, and then I'll push for stop. So she did good. I didn't get a chance to watch because I was with Artie Dar Tuesday, so I didn't get home till late. So let me think of a number, and we're going to go from 1 to 73. How's that? Or 75. 1 to 75. Thank you, Janny. So don't put it in yet. I have to think of what number I'm going to write here. Right. And so remember, one guess, and the person who doesn't go over, who comes the closest, will win. But now you have to wait until I type go into the chat. Yep, 1 to 75, and don't go yet, not until I type in the chat and you see it. All right? So, go ahead, go. For those of you who have delay, go ahead. Oh my gosh, I have to stop it already. Somebody guessed it already. All right, I have to stop. Guys, I already saw the number. Who is it? Oh my gosh, she's lucky tonight. So the number I picked was 37. 37 was, go ahead, type it in there, Dawn. She guessed it right on the button. Did you see it? Yeah, it's Dawn. She won. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. So this one is for Dawn, and we'll do one more. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. So that's for Dawn. And then I have one more, and so we'll do the same thing again. We'll pick one from 1 to 75, and then again, wait till I type in go, and then hopefully we can go a little bit longer. So let me think of a number. I'm going to go with, let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have the number. So now you have to wait. Remember, one guess. And go ahead, go. Pay for monitoring me. Oh, shoot, I missed the number. I forgot to show who it was. It was the number. Oh my gosh, let me see now. I have to be careful to read it. You heard the number 4. Oh no. Go ahead, keep going. I'll keep going for a minute and I'll see so if anybody else has a chance to guess. 664 card chick. Did you mean 64 or 66? Let's see, keep going. 64. Alright. Oh my gosh, Dawn, are you serious? Alright, so now the closest person to this has won something already, and somebody else came up with the number. So I'm going to leave it up to the first person if it's alright if I give it to the second person who guessed. So, God, you are on fire tonight, Dawn. 29. 29. Can you believe she won it again? So the person next to that was Blissful, but Blissful, you won. Didn't you win like 2 times already within the last month from me? So if it's all right, I'd like to give this one to Pamela Davis, who got 28. Yeah, she needs to go buy a lottery tonight is right. So Pam, is Pamela still here? Pamela Davis, that's who I'm going to give this one to. Pamela Davis. That's a... Oh no, Ned! So Pamela, you need to send me your information. Where's Pamela? Pamela, Pamela. Oh my gosh, you need to go. So make sure you send me your information, and then I'll get you these out tomorrow. Yay, Pam. Oh my gosh, Dawn, you should go out and buy a lottery ticket 2 times in a row. You guessed the exact number. I can't believe it. Alright, good. Alright, so let's get going. I want to try to finish this tonight. And if I don't finish it tonight, I will post pictures on my blog. And then, so you guys can finish the... Oh, let me put that one on this. Because next week, like I said, I want to start the steampunk hat for your hat, for your fascinators. Alright. So I'm going to take this out, and this will be a lot easier to decorate without it in the frame. And then, remind me in about 15 minutes we want to put our icing on our cupcake. So I have some of this. I wanted to use this, but I think it might be a little too big, so we'll see. I went out with that. Oh, I have something to show you guys too. Oh my gosh, I'm like all over the place tonight. So this is a new flower die, and you know I use that on here, and with the leaves. This is the leaf one. And so what I did was I took this flower, and I wanted to show you that I created, I cut the petals apart to make a butterfly. So, which maybe we might use on a card or something like that. But the wings are big enough that you can use and cut them apart. So here, it looked, I made kind of a butterfly. You see that? And all you have to do is put some wires on there. And then I took this one and added the rose. I was looking for a bigger bead than this that I need. Oh, I dropped one of my what do you call it? So I just went with a medium, large, medium, and small. Whoops. Stuck it in there. Oh. Oh my gosh. There we go. So see, you just put that in as a tail. Oh, you can't see it really. So you can use those wings and cut them apart. I love the way this one looks. That's with the little thinner leaves. These are the bigger leaves, and that's a thinner leaf. And then just add some wires on there, and you can make butterflies out of those flowers too. So I was playing around with that earlier. I was doing so many things today. It was just like I was like all over the place. I had these little wood pieces. We might use them on our piece. So let's go with the first page. We want to get some type of title, and I die cut some of these. These are the new punches, and they're, I think, perfect because they're nice and little for the top of this. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I love the dies. So let me get that out. So we have the Sweet Life. We might put that on the title. Flowers. This. You could also cut out this, just a banner if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use the little punches, which I have here somewhere. Pick out her flowers. I did start to color her face a little. Isn't it cute? I have to still do her shirt and stuff. Yes, they're new banner punches. They come 2 in a pack. They're by EK Success. Yeah, Barry or Janny, you can put it up. But they're really cute. I've got to look for my bag with them. I punched them out earlier, so I wouldn't have to do it now. And do you think I could find them? Let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for them. Looking. I thought I stuck them in here. Oh, I might just have to cut some more out because I don't want to use some twine. Oh, I cut a whole bunch out and now I don't see them. Let's see. No. No. Oops, here they are. Okay. So we want to put some, what else I have? Could also do this cupcake, hello cupcake, but I want to use the banners, I think. And I put the little string on there. And you could do the person's name. You know, do whatever. Happy birthday. I like the cakes. See what's on the side. I try to punch out different things. That one says cakes. You can put the year 2015. So I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to pop them up. I have my little black pop dots here somewhere. Maybe we'll use some of those. And I also cut this little film strip. Oh, I lost one of them. Two of them. I cut out, this was from the ATCs, I think it was. And what I did was I cut out each one of these little things and stuck it in the film strip here. So we'll use that on there. I'm missing two though, so we'll have to find out where they went. So I have to glue this one on there. I'm missing one more. I don't know what happened to it. So let's put this one on there. So the best way when you're using this film strip is to put a 1/8 inch score tape is the best way to stick this down. So I did that, and then I wanted, this one must have not been in there good enough. So it's cute. Let me put it on autofocus so you can see it up close. You can see here they fit perfect in that little film strip. Don't they look cute? So we'll use that on here too. I want to use that somewhere. Let me take that off of there. What's the matter? You're not a fan of banners? Oh no, how come? You don't have to put the banner up there. There's plenty of these little cards to get a title. Thank you, Blissful. You can no longer get the Timto? Really? I see it everywhere. So let's see. You're the sweetest. Oh, we'll have to cut out some of these candies too. So let's see what else. You take the cake. Life is good. I'm still looking for this ballerina. I have one and I still have not found it. What a beautiful day. Somebody loves you. Maybe there isn't anything in here. My absolutely favorite. You could go with this. Remember this. Or you could do the best day ever. Stuck it in there. Or you could do this. This memory makes me smile. Could do that. Thank you, PM. Alright, so let's get ours. So if you don't like the banners, you can also go with this. Memory makes me smile. I thought they had a smaller one of these, but I don't see one unless you cut it from, you could do the Sweet Life. You could tack that in there. So let's cut that out and see what it looks like. Might have to, you want to get smaller, so let's do it without those little dots. So if you didn't want to do that, you could do this. You could put the Sweet Life on this end. But I'm going with the banners. I like banners. So I want my little pop dots, which I know are around here somewhere. I have those little black ones. Let's see now. I'll have to use these. So I'm going to ink them too a little bit. I think these would be great on your ATC cards, for those of you who do a lot of ATC cards, because they're little enough, and I love the little scalped edges on these. The pre-cut Tiny Tins in the films no longer getting produced. Oh, that's too bad. I still think I see it in some of the craft stores. I thought I did. Is what a die. These are little punches, and they come 2 in the pack. Scrubba Dabba has those down in the store if you'd like them. Alright, so I'm going to use these little half ones that I have. Oh, it's in the store but not manufactured. Oh, I better grab some because I like them a lot. I use them a lot, the little film strips. Thank you, Stardust. You can hear my puppies down there, they're fighting. And one more. I like these black ones, I just don't like the red. It's just always so hard for me to get them off. Alright, so now I want to position them. Look, can you see? Well, let me get you a little bit closer. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Well, the film string punch? Yeah, it's a lot bigger though. Alright, so let's put these where we want them. Oh, I was supposed to do the one that said cakes on the other side. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yeah. Okay, cakes. And cakes. So we could either go down the middle. That one, I like that better. So let's do that. Where's Bunny today? Tell me just to stick it down. Stick it down. The lace dye makes a beautiful banner. Yes, I cut that. I cut a piece out. I have it here somewhere. This one? Oh, I need my knife. Oh, the chocolate. Oh, yeah, I had those. I'll have to pull those out next time and use those. I have them downstairs, of course. They're not up here. That's one of my problems. Half of my dyes are downstairs, and half of them are, like my big Sizzix ones, they're up here, but then like any of the thin ones are downstairs. Seems like I use more of the thin ones now than I do the big ones. The Magnolia ones, yeah. Alright, so let's stick this one here in the middle. Bye, Shutterbug. Thanks for coming. Oh, Ustream is flashing you, Miss Priss. After we do this banner, then we'll put our icing on our cupcake. So I like to put the twine on there and put some little bows on there. And then I want to decorate the outside too. So it might go a little bit longer, we'll see. Can you guys hear that air conditioning? I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Oh, this tape drives me crazy, this red tape. I wish score tape would come out with some foam. Somebody come out with some foam black tape. Oops. It's a lot easier at that. Thank you. Thank you, Card Chick. This would make a cute card too, wouldn't it? Right, so we have that. Then we need our twine, which I have. Where did I put it? In front of me. Flashing. We're supposed to have bad lightning storms tomorrow, but not today. Because I'm going to go with this pink twine. So I always like to have mine hang down. Plus I like to put little bows. I mean, I go crazy with the twine. So let's do that. And I'll do the tacky tape. and get it off. So let's stick our tape on there, our twine, just roll it on there. Like that. And then I usually like to loop it. So what I usually do is twirl it around like that. And I add a little bit of glue just at the bottom there. Stick that on there like that. And then we'll twirl this one. I should cut this a little bit longer. Stick that on there like that. See, 2 little loops like that. And then what I want to do is, let's see if I have my bow. Let me see, where is it? I'm looking for my bow maker. Oh, I don't see it. Let's see if I have it here. I don't know why I always... every time I want to use my bow maker, I just never know where it is. It's always where it should be. Let's see. Do I have it under here? Under all of this. Oh my gosh. Where's my bow maker? That's why you'll always see me just have to make do. So what I do is I just take a piece of this, and I want the bows probably a little bit smaller than that. So let me go this way. I want them just a little bit, well, not real wide. So I take a piece, this is about a little less than 1 inch, and then I cut like a little V in here. Like that. And then we're going to make our little bows. So I leave a tail maybe like 1.5 inches, go around there like that, and then I keep the string on top of my finger there. I know everybody does theirs different, but I go under. I think Catherine goes over, and then I put it through that loop, and there's your little bow. So we'll put one on this end like that. You go under? I know when Catherine does it, she goes over. I don't know what she does, but she does it opposite than I do. Because I always go under and she goes on top. So, bring this under. Yep, I go under. But if you ever watch her, she goes on top. Like she'll go this way instead of under. question is, is anyone going to swear that needs or does not have the red cap bottle cap? I have one. But I'm thinking about doing those fine line ones like Eileen told Kathy and Catherine to use. Alright, so then we have our other one here. We don't need that. Oh, we gotta do our icing. Oh, this one. We might have to spend the first half hour or something finishing this up in the next class. Because we're really not going to get too far. 20 minutes already. I've been chit-chatting too much today. So there's one bow, and there's the other bow. So there's our cover. So you could either put the person's name or the year or whatever. You could write something in there. If you have an extra one, I'll take one. I do not need them all. Yes, I will take one if you have one. Alright, so let's get our icing on our cupcake. It's probably still not quite dry, but it's looking pretty good. Our little cupcake. So now I want to put some, I'm going to go with this pink. I got this modeling cream, so I'm going to use that for the icing. So, let's see if I have my stick here. Of course I don't. So again, I'm just going to use a piece of this, like a palette knife. Use a fork for your bows? Yeah. I usually use the bow maker, but as you see half the time when I go looking for it, I don't never remember where I put it, and it's never where I need it again. Alright. So see how nice this is creamy? It looks kind of just like icing. So I want to add some on here. I need something stiffer. This is just too... Let me see if I have a credit card. Oh, here it is. This is better. I'm going to cut a piece of this. There must be a YouTube on that. I'm sure there is, on with the fork, how to do it. Of course, I can get this off. Ooh, a new bottle. Wow. Okay, so we're going to put some icing on this cupcake. Can't get far enough in there. And I don't want to cover up all the food cake, so I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Just so you could tell it's got some icing on there. Let's see. Where's my... I need to get down deeper in here. I don't have a popsicle stick or anything. Oh, here. Let's use this. So you can see I'm just like putting it on thick like you would like if it was icing, but leaving some of the cake part. And spilling it over. So there's our icing on our cupcake. You see that? Doesn't it look cute? Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it? And then we'll stick our candle. I do have, if I can't find my ballerina, I used this on my daughter's birthday one time, so I'm just going to stick that in there as a candle if I can't find the ballerina. I really want to find the ballerina. So I'm going to put this aside to dry. Stick that in there. Oh, let's see if I can get some. Wipe this off. Suddenly you're hungry. I need a big glass of milk to go with my cupcake, though. Thank you guys. Yep, so it's cute. So we'll put that to the side, and then hopefully in like 20 minutes it should be kind of dry, and then we could glue it onto the frame. Need chocolate now? Alright. So, let's put that in the frame, and I really want to do the outside of the frame. And then we could work on the pages. Where is my frame? There it is. And then we could do I could do the, if we don't finish tonight, I'll do some maybe and put it on my blog, and then we could start the steampunk stuff next week. Oh my gosh, that works perfect. So it's in there. So now we have that down. Let me move you guys away a little bit so that we can get it all in there. Okay, Dawn. Let me move you back out. There we go. So we're going to put our cupcake over in this corner here. I want to put some flowers and use some of our seam binding. So we have that. Let me clean up my desk. This is make guys nervous that it's a total mess. If it was me, I would have this piled and still be working on top of it. I'm terrible that way. I was going to use some of this too tonight, but I figure I'll just do with the other stuff. We could put sprinkles and stuff on the icing too. I was looking for beads, but I couldn't find the beads that I wanted. Alright, so let's move this out of the way, and this. Usually you can go on my blog. I usually have the supply list on there. So like next week you're going to need chipboard, at least 3 pieces of chipboard, and then whatever you want to cover your hat box in. You'll need some strips, some connector strips, or hinges, whatever you want to call them. I call them connector strips. So you want to prepare some of those. This one is going to be 1.5 inches. About 1.5 inches is good, and then just, you know, cut it in half and put your score tape on both sides. So for next week, that's what you'll need. You'll need chipboard, and I'm going to make my hat box in the size, it's about 8.5 inch circle, because my hat is almost like 7 inches, and I want to have enough. So whatever your hat size is, let's say it's 8 inches, you want to get a 1/2 inch on each side, so you would cut a 9-inch circle. So I'm going to start with the circle, and then we need chipboard, and like I said, your paper, I'm going to use the Bo Bunny. You're messy. You're messy too, Ella. I'm going to use the Bo Bunny Somewhere in Time, and then we can dress that little corset up. I think on the back of my hat box I'm going to make like a corset, so we'll play with that next week. Alright, so I have this. Oh, where'd that come from? We want our seam binding. I'll leave that up so you guys can see it. So there we go. So I want to add some flowers. I have some flowers. You could also, if you wanted to, you know, cut the straws and use them as candles too on your cupcake if you wanted. You could pick different colors or put a number, whatever you wanted to put on your cupcake. So I'm looking for my flowers. There we go. Spanish commercials? Oh no. So I have these. Of course you could make your own flowers, but I'm just going to use, I have plenty of flowers. I'm just going to use the flowers I have. Oh, see, and then here it is. Here's the little chipboard. If you got the chipboard, we could have put this on the front of it. We could cut this little sweet light. That was really small. We'll see if we'll fit that on there. And there's cupcakes and candies. So I have this. Flowers. Doesn't make you too nervous? Good, because I am a messy scrapper. And they have these cute little rub-ons too. We could have used these little banners. That was cute. I didn't see that. I want to have these tiny little butterflies. Alright. That's enough junk. Oh, and there's cute little wood pieces. This one that says Celebrate. I like that one. I did get these at Michael's. But I got it because I love this. The Celebrate one would be cute on here. Alright, let's get this out of the way, and then I want to use this little Celebrate somewhere. Flowers. So now really it's just how you ever want to decorate your frame. I know I'm going to go with the cupcake in this corner, so on this side I think I'm going to go up here with the flowers. So there's that. We could put one of these roses in there. Good night, Patty. Oh, thanks, Dawn. So I'm going to stick this through here. Oh, this doesn't have a little hole. This one doesn't have a hole, so I'm just going to cut this off. And I'm going to take the green part off. Where did that thing come from? Oh, that's nice, Laura. I want a bigger scrap room. Although I shouldn't say that because mine's a little bit bigger than Dar's, and she has so much stuff in hers that I just need to organize it better. I need to take out stuff that I don't really use anymore and just rearrange it. I wish I could just like empty the whole room, just start over again. Okay. So that came apart. So let's put some glue on there. Where's my other tacky glue?